turn off the PA system. Just go old school. Oh, we can't because of the...
All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Streamin' Steve's Guitars. We are coming at you live from Carbondale, Colorado on this wants to be spring day, but it isn't quite there yet. But that's all right. We'll give it a break this time. Want to start by sending a shout out to First Bank of Carbondale, and I'm doing it again. I've written it down and I can't remember what I did. So let's do something else. Let's talk about PM Consulting Limited. Yes, that's what I can't remember. We want to send a shout out to PM Consulting Limited. They're our new sponsor. Also a shout out to First Bank of Carbondale. A shout out to GrassRoots TV, who serves this wonderful show for us. Shout out to Steve and Mary Margaret Standiford for having this amazing space. And of course, a shout out to all of you who have come to Steve's to watch things, and those of you that are hanging out online watching things. And if you're out there online, please remember to like and subscribe. And that's about all I have to say. Without any further ado, one of my favorite musicians and my all-time folk hero, please welcome the incomparable Dan Sheridan.
Thank you so much. I'm going to do some things that I haven't done before, or normally don't do. This is called Sugar Cane. It's okay, it's alright. This is what it means to be alive. It's a smile, it's a ring. It is never knowing anything. All my life was always maybe, but now a wife, soon a baby. Falling once, I fall again. Seems we're falling further in. Life is hard outside. It's sweeter on the inside. It's a snapshot in a picture frame, and a moment in the sugar cane. It's okay, it's alright. This is what it means to be alive. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Never done that. Thank you. Sometimes when I write songs, you know, there's chord progressions and melodies and whatnot, but like some songs are just like a sound, you know? And that was one of those tunes. There's just basically two chords, and hopefully it gets the point across. Anyway, I'm gonna do this. Feel free to cry if you want. But that's enough said. You know if I'm feeling sad, and you know if I'm good or bad. And of course the song's about you, my whole world's about you, all the way to the end of my chain. Do you think I try too hard to win your love in our backyard? You see, I'm God's own creation, I just lack imagination, all the way to the end of my chain. But I love you, Dan, 'cause it's dog food again. When the whole world is changing, you always cook the same thing. I hope you know I love you, Dan. Better go and check my bowl, or maybe I'll just dig you a hole. And I wish we were together, 'cause it feels like forever every time you leave me here alone. Is it time to have some fun? I'm giving 7 years to your one. But of course I will forget this, 'cause I only know forgiveness, all the way to the end of my chain. It's dog food again. And although I'll never tell you I'm happy when I smell you, I hope you know I love you, Dan. Thank you very much. Thank you. Here's another song that's never been played. You could turn that down just a little bit, because I'm popping it when I sing, when my breath hits it. So this is, I'll just let you guys do with it whatever you want. Nothing against Applebee's. I'm sure it's a fine restaurant with fine people working there. Nothing against TGIF Fridays. Do they still have those? They kind of go hand in hand. You know, if there's nothing happening at Applebee's, you go over to TGIF Fridays. There is a point to what I'm getting at here. That being what? That's what I mean. A real bar with a real flavor and a real heart. So the Smithy. This is called Wonder Bread. In high school when I was still a kid, looking out the window was all I did, dreaming about my country, like Lewis and Clark. I'd draw little pictures of everything I would see. I saw Applebee's and TGIF Fridays, Wonder Bread lined up along the highways. I'm still here looking for a mystery. Coast to coast, town to town, sea to sea. Well, I knew the old guys at the hardware store, setting up their business after the war. Now we got a big box with parking lots everywhere else, and they're pushing down the prices and putting up a cage, filling up the middle class with minimum wage. Someone's making money, and I bet he don't live round here. I saw Bennigan's and TGIF Fridays, Wonder Bread lined up along the highways. I'm still here looking for a mystery. Coast to coast, town to town, and sea to sea. Call it progress, yes I know. To make the small towns the same everywhere you go. When I pull into town, I like to hit a bar with a local flavor and a local heart. Tonight it looks like I'll be drinking in my car, 'cause it's Bennigan's, TGIF Friday, it's Wonder Bread lined up along the highway. I'm still here looking for a mystery. Coast to coast, town to town, and sea to sea. Bennigan's, Applebee's, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not even sure if they have Bennigan's anymore, do they? Wonder Bread. Because you hate this. What's that? Village Inn. But I did think of the Smithy. Or was that what you said? The Smithy or the, yeah. Yep. That's what I meant. A local flavor and a local heart. But I couldn't find one, so I'll just be drinking in my car. It's pretty depressing, but. Let's see, what am I doing here? What's that? We've done it. And then you sleep in the back. I was like, oh, that sucks. Sleeping in a car, not cool. So this is on the TV sort of thing, right? Yeah. So what I say can come back to haunt me. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to keep it clean. Why? Because I don't want to be haunted. So I'll just keep this song clean, and you can do with it what you will. This one? Slow learner, page turner, I do believe I have had enough. God, if you can hear me, I hope you will forgive me. Forgive me for asking for so much stuff. Well, I got so turned sideways, everything I wanted, another opportunity or a thing to be completed. I got A's and B's, a bunch of C's and D's. Had a smoking hot girl board me ruthlessly. I failed to see and realize her thing in life was appetizers. Got an active mind, but I can't sit still. They held me back, they gave me pills, but I knew I couldn't achieve on account of my hair and my messed up teeth. Seems everything that I thought was wrong, like I was the first dude to write a folk song. No one else would want to sing along, so I learned to be tough, learned to be strong, but to stand my ground and to prove my point took a lot of beer, a bunch of joints. What I had to learn was how to lose, so I made the switch from beer to booze. God, I found rehabilitation, found humility through humiliation. Had to learn to change through repetition, had to get used to prohibition. Look at me now, I'm a sight to see. I'm a modern man who is almost free. Say this most sincerely. When I laugh out loud, I'm laughing at me. I'm a slow learner who don't know what's good for me. Slow learner, page turner, I do believe I have had enough. God, if you can hear me, I hope you will forgive me. Forgive me for asking for so much stuff. Thank you. Thank you, guys. So there's just a few people here. I do feel like I'm hogging the conversation. You know what I'm saying? So if anyone has something to say, maybe a poem. If you want to have a poem, how about a joke? No. I know, I got a dirty joke.
Beware the jub-jub bird, and shun the prumious bandersnatch. So took his vorpal sword in hand, long time this manson foe he sought. So resteth he by the tum-tum tree, and stood a while in thought. And as in Olympus thought he stood, the Jabberwock with eyes aflame came whiffling through the tulgey wood, and gurgled as he came. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through the vorpal blade went snicker-snack. Left him dead, and with his head he went a galumphing back. And hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Come to mine arms, my heathish boy. O frabjous day, Calloo, Calais, he chortled in his joy. 'Twas brillig and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wave. All mimsy were the borogoves, and the moans rayed how grey. Bravo.
Wow, that was great. Thank you, Fred. That was wonderful.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
You wanted a poem.
I love it. So here I am skipping along with my semi-normal sort of life. Semi-what? Semi-normal kind of life. When I paused to reflect back upon when weird was normal. Back when weird was normal, I used to like to be depressed because it seemed so creative to always be distressed. And after I had my share of humility, well, I'd walk in out of the rain with what I had left of my life and with what I had left of my brain, because back when weird was normal, I shattered myself recklessly. It just seemed like the only way for me to live my life expressively. And I picked up the pieces more times than I can count, and what got swept under the rug just seems to mount and mount and mount, and now I'm up here in my new suit, pressed so formal. You see, I'm just trying to be average, unlike back when weird was normal. Thank you. Ralph, you're up, bud. Got nothing for me? Okay. Here's another one you've never heard. I kind of like it. heard it, and I was like, wow. I had to find the CD, so I was like, I searched everywhere, and I finally found it, and I was like, okay, that's not bad. It's called Basket Case. I think it's pretty cool. You should not be afraid. You didn't know me back when weird was normal. September, a love tasted. Sorry I was so wasted. I came here giving you were not asking. Just a baby inside a basket. Now I'm asking, please don't pass me on. Careful, don't fall. I've gotta learn how to crawl. I came here giving you were not asking. Just a baby inside a basket. Now I'm asking, please don't pass me on. I thought you should know I got no place left to come home to. What you gonna do with a basket case in a shade of blue? Basket case in a shade of blue. In September, I went crazy, but I don't remember. I'm too lazy. I came here giving you were not asking. Just a baby inside a basket. Now I'm asking, please don't pass me on. Just a basket case in a shade of blue. Basket case, a shade of blue. Kind of Elvis Costello-y, I guess. I did. Yeah, thank you. That's one of the ones that just doesn't really, I've never really played that in front of people. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying things that, oh, thank you. The recording is actually pretty cool. Good. We've just doubled our guest list. Well, hello, Brenda. Nice to see you. We're doing poems, if you have something you'd like to share. Yeah, we're just sharing poems, stories, jokes. It's a piece. Okay. That would be kind of putting you on the spot, wouldn't it?
Kind of. You're the performer.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. How about this? This wasn't even on my list.
I'm sure.
Hi. I can't remember your name.
Lori.
Lori. Nice to see you again. So I wrote down all these songs just to look down and play, kind of doing things I haven't really done before. And this song wasn't even on the list, but it just came to mind. And I was at the Aspen Chapel, and they do this Easter service up on top of Aspen Mountain. And they asked if I would write a song and play something on top of Aspen Mountain for Easter morning. And I'm like, you sure you got the right guy? And they said, yeah, just come up with something. I said, all right. I said it would be easy if I was an evangelical, but I'm not. I got my share of doubt. And for me, faith, connection, it takes effort and it takes a lot of quiet ears. Let's see. My God's a quiet God, hardly ever says a thing. But if I listen close, I sometimes hear him whispering, quiet God, dancing all around us like he's made of light. Quiet God, me and God, we get on just right. My God's a quiet God, remains a master of disguise. Every day I lose my way, he asks me to improvise. Quiet God, I never really seen no burning bush. Quiet God, but too much noise is dangerous. And in the name of God, well, I hear people lying. Somewhere in that noise, my quiet God is crying. My God's a quiet God, a box of sunlight in my hand. I need to look inside before I hope to understand. And he whispers like the wind blowing through these trees. Quiet God, well, I see God in everything. So holy moment, holy cow, everything is sacred now. Everything is sacred now. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Yeah, quiet God. I did. It seemed to go over pretty well. Yeah, with the trees and the snow and all that. But yeah, thank you. I'm trying different things. What'd you think? You like that one? Okay. How about, I'm just going down my list here. How about this? Kind of in the same key. Little out of place, little out of tune, so lost in space, chasing the moon, climbing the wall of a hurricane. But overall, I can't complain. All I wanted was one chance to let freedom ring. Said I need to get a permit, tags and everything. I never made it through the red tape. I got a paper hat, got a job working weekdays. You want fries with that? I got nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Like a one-way ticket to cruise in the passing lane. I can't complain. I was talking with my girlfriend, told her I was stressed. Said I'm going off the deep end. She said, God, for once, give it a rest. We're all waiting in the dugout, thinking we should pitch. How you gonna throw a shutout if all you do is bitch? I got nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Like a one-way ticket to cruise in the passing lane. I can't complain. Now I got a brand new dance, need one more shot. Gonna make my last stand, this time I won't get caught. Gonna make my last stand, and this time I can't be bought. Then again, on the other hand, how much have you got? I got nothing to lose, I got nothing to gain. Like a one-way ticket to cruise in the passing lane. Can't complain. Little out of tune, little out of tune. So lost in space, chasing the moon. Climbing the wall of a hurricane. But overall, I can't complain. See, it was right there. It was written in red. I can't complain. So it was on my list. Yeah, do you guys have any requests? This is kind of like campfire music. And I could do covers, too. Name an artist. Oh, I was listening to him the other day. That's a great request, but I know. I really was listening. I have a... We did. And I just asked Alexa to play Dan Fogelberg, and he did leader of the band, or she did leader of the band. Let's see. That's the first lick of the song, but that's all I know. I have it written down in my songbook, and I also learned Bob Dylan. Okay, I like this one. I remember my brother's 10 years older than me, so he used to sit on the porch, and I would sit there and listen, and I just loved it, absorbed. And he was, playing Bob Dylan songs, and I remember him doing this song. I might get it wrong, but you get the vibe of it ever. I think it's a great song. I remember how it goes here. There ain't no use sit and wonder why, babe, if and you don't know by now. There ain't no use sit and wonder why, babe, 'cause it'll never do somehow. When the rooster crows at the break of dawn, you can look out your window, babe, but I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright. There ain't no use in turning on your light, baby, the light I never know. There ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. I'm on the dark side of the road, and I'm thinking and I'm wondering as I'm walking down this road, how I once loved a woman, a child I am told. I'd give her my heart, she wanted my soul. Don't think twice, it's alright. Do you know this one? Do you know it? What's the next line? It's pretty close. So long, honey, babe, now. Where I'm bound is hard to tell. Goodbye is too good a word, babe, so I just say fare thee well. And I ain't saying you treated me unkind. You could have done better, babe, but I don't mind. You just kind of wasted my precious time. Don't think twice, it's alright. Don't think twice, it's alright. I'm sorry you asked for a Bob Dylan song. You didn't even know that one. It's called... Oh, you did? Oh, I see. Okay. No, I felt bad. I felt like I let you down. Okay, sure.
I just heard Johnny Cash covering that.
Oh, he did? That's a great song. Yeah, it's just really hard to hear. He's gone underground, so to speak. What's that? So you said James Taylor? No, you said James Taylor. Okay. As a little kid, I would just sit there and listen to these records. How about you give me a song, see if I can get the right. Okay. It's very coincidental. What's that? I know. Ralph and I were just sitting here singing that song. I swear to God. Anyway. It's not on my list either. It's better that way. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. And Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. 'Cause I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. You just gotta see me through another day. My body's aching, my time is at hand. I won't make it any other way. Oh, I've seen fire, I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought I'd see you. Anybody know the last verse? Ralph? That's right. Been walking my mind to an easy time. My back turned towards the sun. Yeah, sing along, feel better. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. And his hours of time on the telephone line, they're talking about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines and pieces on the ground. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought I'd see you one more time again now. See you one more time again. There's just a few things coming my way this time around, but now thought I'd see you fire and rain now. Thank you for singing, guys. You can sing along with this one too. Only if you know the chorus, because the rest of it's just, the chorus is really easy. And it works better if people sing along. It's a true story. I'm already going off script. It's better that way. So yeah. What's that? Yeah. Let's see. Let me just tune it real quick. This is a really old guitar, and I left it out in the car, so it got really cold, and then it gets out of tune when it gets warm. I bought this in 1984 when I was in college, and it was like in a window, and I just fell in love with it, and it was $300. And it was like, I just love it. I had to go home and see whether I could get the $300 or come up with it. So I figured a way to get it. I went back the next day to buy it, and it had fallen over and it had broken, no lie. And you can see it's cracked. Well, it's cracked right here, and the neck came completely off. And I said, well, how much will you take for it now? It was a discount. He said, how about $50? And I'm like, so I took it to a guitar guy, and he fixed it. And I was going to say something bad, but I know we're on. I caught myself.
He donated it to somebody worthy.
Yeah, there's all sorts of things that came to mind, and none of them are appropriate for live streaming. It's a love song. I was walking my dog down the old walking trail when I ran into a posted sign, pending future sale, to some Hollywood mogul who feels that he should build a mansion in the mountains, his cabin in the woods. They come here from Miami, they come here from LA. They bring a part of a city that'll never go away. Like a fear of strangers, accelerated time, the sound of car alarms in a town without crime. Like quaint wooden fences, patrolled security, setting up borders where they never used to be. Down in the graves, you can hear the miners sing. Big money ruins everything. See, it's better with two people. We're gonna bring it all the way up to 4 next time. Well, it happened in Aspen and down in Santa Fe. It happens everywhere when the locals move away. 'Cause we can't afford to live here, we can't afford the rent, unless we win the lottery or live in a tent. I think big money sucks. Please write that down. Please take a look what it did to this town. Trophy houses, trophy wives, trophy people leading trophy lives. Down in the graves, you can hear the miners sing. Big money ruins everything. Say goodbye to all the artists and people who can ski. Say hello to private golf clubs and elective surgery. I think I'll build a billboard at the entrance of this town. If you came to prove how rich you are, please turn around. Please turn around. Hightail and run. You probably already ruined where you're coming from. So I went to the hardware store. It has been replaced with a boutique for trophy wives with a reconstructed face. And it only sells handbags, stuff you'll never need, like fine Italian shoes and tasteful jewelry. And we blame it on the landlords, we blame it all on greed, we blame it on the excess of the nouveau riche. Down in the graves, you can hear the miners sing. Big money ruins everything. How did this happen? How did it occur? Women driving Hummers, men wearing fur. We're about halfway through, maybe a quarter of the way through. Had a lot of material to work with on this one. No, I'm joking. What's that? You mean the same song, you mean? I'll add some new stuff. I'll make it up right now. Well, I once knew a woman, her name was Brenda. She gave me sort of a hell for the song that I would sing. I don't know, I made that up. Now I sing at corporate parties, make them feel like a kid, 'cause I play the acoustic guitar, just like John Denver did. But they don't listen to my words, the words I've been singing. I'm here to fill the void between cell phones ringing. And I recently found a letter that I wrote to myself. Said, Dan, if you get old and bitter, you gotta move somewhere else. I ain't going nowhere. I won't give up on this town. I won't give up on my friends who somehow stick around. Down in the graves, you can hear the miners sing. Big money ruins everything. The market's really booming. The economy's really great. Hi, I'm Dan from Dan Sheridan Real Estate. Down, you can hear the miners sing. I made that up. Big money ruins everything. Let's see. Women at the Caribou with liposuction hips. In the name of balance, they reinflate their lips. Down in the graves, you can hear the miners sing. Big money ruins everything. We got Gene Simmons in a cowboy hat. We got dudes straight out of Dallas. We got urban environmentalists who park a Prius at the Palace. Down in the graves, you can hear the miners sing. Big money ruins everything. I was thinking, there are other verses to that. There's a lot more. I was trying to think of them. Something like, someday, about the ghost of Gordon Gekko. That's the guy from that movie, Wall Street, haunting the hood. Greed is good. That one. Anyway, sorry, people on TV land. I could just go on and on, try to make something up now. I'm not going to do too much more because Murder, She Wrote, starring Angela Lansbury, will be on in 10 minutes.
Oh, big night.
It's a big night. Well, it's Friday night. I made that up. Speaking of weird, I heard this commercial on the radio driving down here, and I was like, they were warning you. Said, are you in danger of outliving your money? And I'm like, I hope so. Is that bad? Would it be better if, like, I died with money? Like, 64 years old, dying, like, well, thank God I didn't run out of money. I was like, isn't that the most absurd thing ever? Are you in danger of outliving your money? Yeah, so anyway, they were trying to sell some kind of mutual fund or whatever, but I just thought I'd share that. What else? What else could I share? Something funny. Oh, I don't know. I was thinking about Aspen, and you can just leave your doors unlocked. You can, whatever. You can put all your valuables out in the front street, and it's no problem. I used to play at the Red Onion, and the tough thing about the Red Onion was the way you had to load in. You'd kind of park by Paradise Bakery and have to carry your things down, like the speakers, down the mall, in the Red Onion, set up, and then at the end of the gig, you'd do the whole thing in reverse. So I did have a little dolly so I could push things out, but it took a while. So I'd bring all this stuff back to that intersection by Paradise Bakery, the information booth there, and then go get my car. And it was hard to park, so I'm like parked all the way over by City Market. So I go get my car, and like as I'm walking towards City Market, my son Jack calls. He's like, "Dad, what's for dinner? We don't have anything at the house." I'm like, "Oh shoot, well I'm right near City Market. I'll just get something. I'm over here." So I go shopping and get my stuff and make dinner, go home, and it's like 8 in the morning the next day. It's like, "Is this Dan Sheridan?" I'm like, "Yes." I said, "Well, this is the Aspen Police Department. You left all your gear out on the mall last night." There's like guitars sitting there in the intersection. I'm like, "Okay, I'll be right there. I'll come pick it up." Isn't that ridiculous? Yeah, I meant to do that, sir. Thank you. I just want to make sure, you guys were keeping an eye on stuff, so you passed the test.
Dan, that one's not sitting real well on that.
Oh, I thought you meant that story isn't sitting real well. That story isn't sitting real well with the Aspen PD. Where's my tuner? Oh, I got a text from the Aspen Police Department 2 nights ago. Yeah.
What did you leave where?
Well, that's what I thought, that I had left something somewhere. Is that Mark? Good to see ya.
How's it going, buddy?
I got something to say to you.
Yeah.
Well, the Colorado Christmas. Mark's a parent also at, my kids went to the community school, and we heard that Colorado Christmas song by the Dirt Band, I don't know, 700 or 800 times. The closest thing to heaven on this planet. Yup. So we would, every time I'd see Mark, I'd sing him a little line of that. So, how are you? Good. Well, good. Is Tori out there? She's what? Okay. I'll do this, and then we'll take a break, and then maybe I was gonna bring in a bottle of wine, but I didn't. Take care, Mark. Yeah, damn it. Well, let's go out drinking. I think I'll leave you with this. Is that cool? Good, Ralph? Okay. Angela Lansbury cranked up real soon here. But I like this song a lot. This is kind of from my memory of upstate New York, Fredonia, New York, and the lake, and also Aspen. You climb up Smuggler, and you look down from the deck there, and it's just, you would never know like the amount of shenanigans that are actually going down in that town. It just looks like, wow, it's beautiful architecture. But you can, when you're up there, you can actually hear like a hum of just like the town, like, something from Star Trek or something. And I was trying to think, well, what is making that hum? What do you think's making the hum? I would say traffic. I'd say construction noise. I'd say like the restaurants with the fans blowing out the exhaust. So that's 3. Now, what do you guys think makes the hum?
Is there an answer?
No. There's no answer. Some kind of Borg. So this is one of my favorites. This is from Top of Smuggler, and thank you for just having this casual night of songs I've never done before, a lot of them. And thank you, Ralph. Thank you, Steve. I hope you're watching. Mary Margaret, I hope you're feeling well. And friends everywhere, come say hi. Thank you. I know you all by your first names. It's wonderful.
That's a small town, right?
It is. I have one more thing I want to share. I was walking in town, this was last summer, and I was walking with my dog, and I'm crossing Hopkins, and this lady comes up to me, and she goes, "Sir, can you tell me where a restroom might be?" And we looked at each other in the eyes, and she goes, "Danny?" And I'm like, "Mrs. Moretto?" The lady lived down the street in upstate New York in my little neighborhood there. And it was like, oh my God. Can you believe that? That's small town. Okay. She was on vacation. And she's in her, probably late 70s, and she picked me And she said, well, there's a guy with a little kid or a kid and a dog, so he probably knows where a bathroom is. Anyway, thanks for listening, everybody. It's hard enough to act your age when every day's a blank page. Every day is different than before. And I might have missed my big break. We were swimming in the lake, living life, that's what it's for. But I feel complete. A small town is enough for me. I've seen it from the hill up above. Down there in the glow, well, everything is nice and slow. I'll never leave my small town love. Small town love. You're next, right? Well, I get up and I fall more often than a basketball. Leaving here seems to make it worse. And I like to say thanks a lot. You're all I need and what I've got. I love you so much it hurts. But I feel complete. A small town is enough for me. I've seen it from the hill up above. Down there in the glow, well, everything is nice and slow. I'll never leave my small town love. Small town love. And peaches ripen in the sun. Talk about a job well done. It's the kind of thing keeps me hanging around. And I probably missed my big break. I couldn't live outside this place where the most amazing things are going down. Small town love. Thank you. You know what? I was messing around before playing here. It's my friend Mary Sue, and we were just singing, having fun. And I said, would you do me a favor and sing that song later tonight? And she's like, I don't know, Dan. So I looked at her, and she said, I don't know, Dan. And I say, you don't have a choice. You're going to sing this song, and this is the friendliest, nicest crowd you could imagine, okay? So tell you what, why don't you get that stuff off that stool and bring the stool over here. Yep, this is great. I get to tell everyone what to do. Bring the stool. We're going to do this just a little bit so you can sit there and sing.
You're going to sing with me, right?
They're going to sing with you.
Oh, good.
It's always better when other people sing. So this is one of my favorite artists. If you want a CD, just take one. I don't even know if people really listen to them anymore.
Nobody has a CD player.
I know, it sucks.
Yeah, all mine are broken.
I know.
It doesn't even work in my car anymore.
It doesn't work in my car either. I put one in there and it just never came back.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in the car. So I stopped at, what am I doing here? I stopped at the, not Replay, but the home consignment place down between Carbondale and Glenwood, that one. And I bought a CD player. It's $15. I'm like, that's not bad for a CD player. So I put it in, and it's got play, and it's got stop. But you put it in, if I want to hear like track 7, you got to listen from track 1 all the way through.
It's like,
Yeah,
eight,
I was
it's
like,
like
really?
8 tracks.
It's like, it was like, God, I should have spent like $19 and got one where I could pick the song I want. All right. I know. It's 50. I kept the sticker on it. It's a green sticker. It says 15.
Oh my gosh.
You could put a 0 on it, put it up on Roaring Fork Swap.
Yeah, I could, couldn't I? Anyway, this is Mary Sue.
Hi, everybody. I know, nervous.
I am. Don't be nervous. It's just me.
I never know when to come in. You have to
I'll
start.
do 2 more here.
I am an old woman named after my mother. Old man is another child that's grown old. Dreams are thunder, lightning was desire. This old house should have burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go.
Thank you. Glad you're singing along.
Please. When I was a young girl, well, I had me a cowboy. Weren't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time. No matter how hard I try, the years just blow by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living's just a hard way to go.
And that we just sort of messing with this before we played. Thank you for singing.
There's flies in the kitchen. I can hear all them buzzing. And I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Believe in this living's just a hard way to go.
That's great.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
Thank you. Oh, thanks for having me.
Thanks, guys. I would like to be fired. Isn't that great? It's really nice when 2 people know the same song. Thank you for doing that. Ralph, thank you, buddy. All right. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I just need to learn that one a little better. Glad you know that one. Anyway, thanks, guys. I'm going to go unplug and